Hi guys! There's a lot of chatter going on the net right now about the much anticipated game Pokemon Sun and Moon. So before you even get your hands on the game, we'll share some of the most anticipated features and content the game has to offer. First, the 3 starter Pokemon. It has been a standard among Pokemon titles for players to begin the game by choosing one of the 3 starter Pokemon. Usually players get to choose from either a grass type, a fire type, or a water type Pokemon. Sun and Moon definitely brings in a new roster to watch out for. And as the game developers have announced, players have the option to pick a Rowlet, a Litten, or a Popplio. What's more interesting and much anticipated than that? Their evolution forms, of course. The evolved forms of these Pokemon have been so controversial that fans have been spreading so-called leaks about it. Second, speaking of evolution forms, the fans are really curious about Mega Evolution forms. Since it debuted in the game Pokemon X and Y, Mega Evolution forms have gained a lot of praise from the Pokemon community. The question is, will the game makers expand the list of Pokemon with Mega Evolution forms? Or will there be a grander form for the Pokemon? One that is a step above the Mega Evolution form? For now, that will be more than just a speculation. We guess we'll just have to find out for ourselves really soon. Third, new Pokemon entries and Alola forms. What's the buzz all about? Well, for one thing, several more entries to your Pokédex for sure are coming. And with these Alola forms, things just got way cooler. For starters, you basically get a counterpart version of your favorite Pokemon living in the Alola region. More so, they bring in a unique set of skills, new typing, and a badass revamp to their looks. Just check the Alola versions of Sandshrew, Sandslash, Vulpix, and Ninetales and you know you're into something really cool. Fourth, the flagship Pokemon. Let's face it, getting featured in the game's cover is reserved for the big guns. Big guns that have always packed punch when it comes to battles over the years. Well, they are not called legendaries for nothing anyway. And though the developers have released trailer videos and data featuring the Sun and Moon flagship Pokemon Solgaleo and Lunala, there is still so much to know about them and their special place in the game. With these new titles in place, all the fans are surely excited for what's to come. Last but not least, the game's new features. Creating the 7th generation of Pokemon games along with the 20th anniversary of the franchise, Pokemon Sun and Moon is surely designed to impress. The game introduces the new Z-moves, which is unique for every type of Pokemon. The Battle Royale mode featured during the E3, which is basically a free-for-all, all-out battle for 4. There's also the Hyper Training, which is supposed to replace a lengthy and complicated process of training and breeding Pokemon in the previous games. And of course, a series of in-game collectibles, which fans believe will earn you legendary Pokemon in the game. These are just some of the most anticipated features of Sun and Moon that we think would be interesting. As we wait for the release of the game, don't forget to regularly check this website for news, updates, and our in-depth look at everything related to Pokemon Sun and Moon. To do this, simply go to the Pokemon tab and then select Pokemon News and Updates. That's all guys, we'll see you next time!